What's going on, Wacky Cat? Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're gonna have a lot of videos coming out. Brace yourself. And in this video, we're going to be talking about WWE 2K25's AI, the computer. How does the computer play? Is it smooth? Is it decent? Do the wrestlers act like they normally do in the real world? We're gonna get into that. I've been playing a lot of WWE 2K25, not in any particular mode, mostly universe mode, but I've been playing a few AI versus AI matches to see how the AI from this year stacks up to last year with 2K24. And I have to say, this is probably one of the best AI experiences I've ever had. But there are some issues. In fact, there's some issues that's from last year in 2K24 that's still in 2K25, and we're going to get into that. So I'm going to bring up a new feature that I mentioned in last videos for a brief moment that makes the AI so great, so authentic. In the move sets, you go to the move sets. Now you have favorites. You can pick which move that wrestler wants to do early in the match, late in the match, or make the wrestler not do that move at all. It's a new feature they got. So kudos to 2K. This is a real great feature where you can make the wrestler fight identical or have the same type of personality as the real wrestler do. Does seem like, to me, it seemed like the wrestlers are moving at a faster pace than 2K24. But as the match goes on, they sell the fatigue. It's they move slow, so the realism is there. Now, each superstar have their own unique slider attributes, far as how strong they are, but they also have this thing where there are tendency sliders of what they do inside the ring. On top of that, you also have the new moveset sliders, like I keep bragging about. I'm showing you examples. So with all that combination, it's meant to, from my understanding, meant to make each superstar act like they would in the real promotion. It gives the wrestlers a little personality. And what I noticed is a lot of the superstars like to get on the top rope. And that was a little issue in 2K22 where superstars constantly got on the top rope, constantly doing springboards, jumping off and they normally don't do that. Well, it seems to me that if a superstar has at least one off the rope move, at least one, they'll do it multiple times. Like it's unnatural. Like, okay, Kane, he has a top rope move, when he do this little hook around, our elbow, clothesline. He does it multiple times. And this is my opinion. I think maybe the developers may have made some superstars that only have one rope, off the rope move. They kind of, I don't know, maybe make them do it too much. But now with 2K25, we can fix all that. We can make each wrestler do what we want it to do. And it's a new concept. It's a learning curve, but this has made the game unbelievably great. This is, without hands down, the smartest AI on paper due to all these customizations, due to all these new ways to interact with the AI. It's better than ever. Now, there are some issues though. There are some issues. Now, and I mentioned this before because in 2K24 this happened as well, where the wrestler and the opponent, the AI, when you get outside the ring, especially AI versus AI matches, this happens a lot too often. Get outside the ring, one of the superstars will go back in the ring and deliberately get counted out. There's so much more count out matches because of the AI. and I don't know why it's doing this. Part of me saying it's smart because it's deliberately trying to get you counted out. In past games, 2K19, for instance, this never happened. I mean, it rarely happened. Because what happens is that the AI would stop the count. So in 2K19, you may be on the ground, but the AI will get back in the ring and get back out the ring to stop the count, and then the referee resets the count. Here in 2K25, it doesn't seem that way. Also with 2K19, and I got to compare 2K19 because that's one of the, in my opinion, one of the greatest AI games and one of the greatest 2K games of WWE. The way that the wrestler in 2K19 put you back in the ring, it was smoother. It's like he Irish whipped you and carried you some way right in the direction of the ring, and you roll back in the ring, and he'll get back in the ring and then stop the count. With 2K24 and 2K25, and I don't know, I thought they would have fixed this. I don't know if they are aware of it. I mean, I would think they are aware of it. And I see that it seems like there is a little bit more a movement as far as that, but it looks the AI has a directional problem. And I mentioned this before, like when they grab you outside the ring and Irish rip you back into the ring, it's like you don't go, sometimes you don't go straight into the ring, you'll go diagonal, you'll go hit the post, you know, the metal post. It's like the AI has a slight, now it's not a huge problem, but this is why the superstars getting counted out. About time they figure out how to get you back in the ring, get you right in the right direction. And then the superstars will grab you and try to lure you back into the ring and then have a, so the 2K really needs to fix that. If they can fix that one element where the AI keeps getting counted out, if they can fix that, this will honestly be one of the greatest AI games, the greatest game ever made, wrestling game, as far as one of the top. But I can't give it that because the countouts are so ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely nuts. It messes up matches. It messes up AI versus AI, spectator mode especially. Now with player versus AI, you don't really see too much of it because you controlling the guy. You can kind of get the dude back in the ring. You can kind of control it, but if you're the AI is kind of like out of whack. I hope they fix it. A few of you guys have asked me about exhibition mode and universe mode as far as AI versus AI. They kind of did something different this year, where last year when you go to play now and you go to an exhibition, spectate, that label there, that option is not there anymore. I mean, you can still spectate, but the option just to strictly spectate, meaning AI versus AI, is not there. You have to toggle the buttons to make both of the competitors say computer. So that's kind of changed. And then with universe mode, if I'm not mistaken, now you literally have to, if you want to see the AI and just spectate, you got to take the controller and put it in the middle controller and have the two other players just empty. So spectate mode is still in the game. I think they will call it that, but it's not really advertised like it was in 2K24. The AI, man, is just it's perfect, but it's just these little things. Now listen, I advise you to do this. If you're a wrestling fan, right, and you know how a certain wrestler do certain moves, like you say, okay, Triple H does this move a lot, I remember him doing this move a lot. You have to go into the options and manually do it, because that's what I'm doing as we speak. I'm manually, as far as the superstars that are my favorite superstars, I'm manually going into the settings, and if you mess up, just put default and it goes back to the original. But I'm manually going to the settings and saying, okay, well, I remember this guy doing this guy doing that. I got his tendency slider all the way up because he does this, and then I got his tendency slider all the way down because this wrestler don't normally get on the top rope. I don't want the Undertaker getting on the top rope every 5 minutes. I mean, I know he got a move or two on the top rope, so you turn that down. I believe it's a top rope thing, and it's just so many different ways to do. But yeah, but 2K25 is the physics of the game is awesome. And what I'm going to be talking about in my next few videos is the fact that a lot of you having trouble in finding the right combination because there's too many kickouts, or there's not enough kickouts. I've been messing around with the sliders, and I think I might found some type of sweet spot with that. Some of y'all complain about the submission. Well, the AI is tapping out too soon, or the AI is tapping out, taking too long to tap out. Those got to do with the advanced sliders. The mini games. There's so many options with this game. They're basically the game. They're trying to me, I look at 2K25 as they give you the game with so many options. Turn this on, turn that off, turn this on. You can turn the hub on, turn this blood on and off. Do the tendency sliders. The fact that I'm so grateful that they gave us these so many sliders so we can go in there, adjust the game exactly how we want it. Because as is, I really don't care for the game as is. You know, I turn it to legendary. It's too many of the ground attacks. I turn that down, turn it off. And the thing is too, there is a big difference between AI versus AI and player versus AI. When I'm playing the game, I don't want the same settings as my AI versus AI. Because I don't like how the game plays AI versus AI. So it's a mixture of switching back and forth between, okay, I'm playing the game and I want the settings that way, but the AI versus AI matches, I want the settings this way. Maybe in the future, maybe 2K26, they should add a feature where you can kind of save your whole selection of different settings you got. But yeah, that's an issue too, that switching back and forth. And I also like about the AI that the new giant type, where the giant, I mean, he takes more damage. He just throws you around. You can be fighting him. It takes a long time to chop him down like a tree. It takes a while to take him out, and I like that aspect of you're making the AI some stronger than others, noticeably stronger, tougher to take out. So if I want to make a dominant wrestler that can just take out anybody, then I can make that with the giant type. This is a solid game, 2K25. It is a bummer when so many countouts, man. It is a bummer, really crazy. Universe mode's awesome. It's all its new features. I've been having a ball with universe mode. And I'm gonna make a video about universe mode too, and how I do my universe mode. So anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. That's all I gotta say about the AI. Decent game, solid game. I'm loving it. Well, anyway, I'm Wacky Cat. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.